Greetings. I am Arshit Agrawal. I'm a senator serving in the Finance and Funding Committee of the Student Government Association. This video is to help organizations and its executives in submitting proposal forms to the Finance and Funding Committee in case they need funding for any events or etc. So make sure first that you're on the page where you can manage your club and click on the Finance tab here. It'll direct you to this page, and then make sure you create a budget request and not a funding request. After doing that, it'll redirect you to this site and click on a finance and funding committee proposal. Here, you fill out the form as it is. The first one is if it's an event, you fill out like a new campus event in the description tab. Um, Make sure you give a detailed expression of what the event is going to be and what you plan on doing in the event. And the next is the event date, time, and location. The finance and funding guidelines state that mm, the event has to be on campus so that it can serve a larger student population and body. Uh, we, we would like that to be the case. So I've made a temporary event on the 20th of October, 5 p.m. And the expected head count, if your organization has been conducting this event for a couple of years now, we would like the head count to be the exact number of the attendees from previous years. Or if it's a first time event, just make sure you write the number of RSVPs you've gotten up to that point. Um, the business purpose for this event would be how does this event tie into the organization's mission and how does it affect the larger student population or the student body on campus and what will they gain out of it. So since it's a mandatory tab, you just have to fill out something. The committee wants or requests a minimum of 2 paragraphs about how this affects the student population, like I mentioned before. Um, for now, I'll just have to fill it out with a larger student population. Um, Please click yes on this because we would like to probably increase or decrease the amount of funding that you get from us, and we would not be able to go forward without clicking yes. If you have any questions directed towards us, the Finance and Funding Committee, do not hesitate to reach out to the email provided there, or you can just write down any questions you faced or any difficulties you faced while filling the form right here. And we can move on to the next one. All of these parameters and additional information are basically asking you to click I agree. These are all our guidelines, which are mandatory for you and your organization to adhere, since without adhering to these or without following these, we will not be able to give you any funding. So just click on I agree for everything. And moving on, you have the budget tab, which is the last tab. Here, you have basically three subsections, which all the organizations' activities will fall into. The first one is a campus event, which this mock-up is of. So here you have subsections for reservation fees, probably like the turn hall. There's a fee for that. So we want you to put an invoice in the chosen tab here, put it here, the turn hall or something like that. Here, a link if you have any links there, and imagine I'm ordering food and drink. So just put in Walmart water bottles, a link for the water bottles. So it's easier for our coordinator, procurement coordinator, to just click on the link, go onto the site and get stuff for you guys. Let's say I want like 2 crates of water bottles worth $12 each. So that'd be $24. And you can just click save there. It'll show up right here on campus events. If your club wants to do club development, which includes merch, giveaways for your events, print media or ads, which include ads in the Sentry, any other social media platform, we would be able to fund you for those as well. Just make sure, again, you have the names there, links or invoices, which you get from all of those. In professional development, the organization mostly will fill this out if they want to go to conferences, if they want to buy tickets for stuff, hotel and lodging expenses. Um, so you can fill that out there. And if you do not find anything that pertains to your activity, you can always put it under additional finances. We also would appreciate if you can give us an itemized budget list on an Excel sheet, but just adding it here. Um, and also, joint campus events only take into account events with CCD and MSU, but not DU. So uh, it's a tri-institutional or your campus event, but not anything outside that. So yeah. If the organization or its executive have any questions regarding the process or our guidelines, anything else, we highly encourage you to reach out to the Finance and Funding Committee either through email or just search up one of our members and you can probably have a conversation with them in person in the SG office. We're always available and we would love to hear feedback from you guys and try to sort and make the process easier for everyone. Yeah. Thank you for tuning in.